teachers, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Teacher Maddie and I am a VIPKid teacher here with a new YouTube video for all of you VIPKid teachers or teachers who teach for other online ESL platforms. So before we get into today's video, I wanted to just remind you guys to click that subscribe button down below. I am blown away by the people who have been following me here and watching my videos. I am so thankful for your support. You have no idea what that means to me. I love making these videos for you guys. I think that they are super helpful and they're great for current teachers or new teachers just sort of getting their feet wet in the VIPKid world. And I'm just so thankful that you guys are here. So just go ahead, click that subscribe button down below. And then if you don't already, hop over to Instagram. If you are an Instagram person, VIPKid has an amazing online Instagram community. It is seriously the bomb. My Instagram handle is right here. It is just teacher.maddie. And go ahead and click that follow button. I will make sure to follow you back. And I'm not kidding, the Instagram platform for VIPKid is amazing. The community on that platform is so amazing. And I want you to go ahead and come on over and join us on Instagram. But let's get back to the video. So today's video is going to be a little bit different than what I normally do, and I'm not just going to be standing here and blabbering at you. Instead, I will be showing you guys today all about Feedback Panda, what that is, how I use it, and how it has changed the game for my feedback game, right? I will be showing you guys the ins and outs of Feedback Panda, why I love it, how I use it. This is not sponsored. This Feedback Panda, the teacher who created Feedback Panda, did not reach out and say, hey, make a video. I'm doing this because I truly, truly love it. And I think that it has really boosts my feedback, you know, just in general, what it looks like and the amount that I'm giving to parents. But I also feel like it has increased my parent 5-apple feedback that I'm getting from parents. So if you have been curious about Feedback Panda and what the heck it even is, and you know, you want to know a little bit more about it, keep on watching. Okay, teachers, let's jump into Feedback Panda, what it is, how you use it, and why it is the best. I started using Feedback Panda over a month ago. I'm in my second month of using it, and it is an amazing, amazing resource for teachers who teach online in online platforms for ESL. It is super easy to use, and you can use it across multiple platforms. I personally use Feedback Panda for VIPKid. I believe it was a VIPKid teacher who founded Feedback Panda, and it is a way for teachers to streamline their feedback process with their classes. You can use this with multiple platforms such as Magic Ears or say ABC or even VIPKid. You can do that, and I will show you how you do that. But I primarily use this for VIPKid. Now, something amazing that VIPKid offers to teachers is a free 30-day trial, which if you go to feedbackpanda.com, you can just click start your 30-day free trial. They do not ask for a credit card number or credit card information to charge you. They allow you to sort of make that decision after your 30 days to decide to commit to it or not. I used my 30-day trial from day 1 to day 30, and what I really liked about my trial is that all of the work that I put into it during the first 30 days have since rolled over to my second month of using it, and I really, really love this program. I think it has really helped my process of getting feedback done quickly and efficiently, and I feel like it's actually made my VIPKid feedback better. So I'm going to go ahead and click log in. And I just have this set up with my Google account, my Teacher Maddie email account, and I'm just going to click here, and it should take me to my dashboard. When you log into Feedback Panda from the browser, this is what your dashboard looks like. So you're going to see a few things. First, up here, it's telling me that I have a birthday for one of my students, which I do. I just taught this little kid today. His name is Tony. He was so sweet, and because of Feedback Panda and because I had placed his birthday into Feedback Panda, it notified me of his birthday all week. So this banner has actually been here the entire week to let me know when his birthday was so I could be ready. Now, I still forgot, but that's okay. We played it off quite nicely. If you scroll down, this shows you all of the feedback that I've done recently, from most recent up here to the last one that I've ever done, or I guess, you know, within the last 10 days, what I have done. If you scroll down even more in this bottom left box, it will show you all of my students that I've ever written feedback for through Feedback Panda. And then on the right, it shows all of the lessons that I have generated feedback for through Feedback Panda, which is super awesome. So now I can go back through and I can see, you know, I have used Feedback Panda for all of these courses. I now have feedback already generated for these courses. And when I go back to teach these courses again, I won't have to write any feedback or upload any templates for that class. So now I'm going to go back up and I will show you, if you scroll down, so if you look, I have VIPKid as my main school. If you are a teacher who works for multiple platforms, you can use feedback for every single platform that you teach on. So if I were to decide to teach for VIPKid and I wanted to use Feedback Panda for it, I would just click Create New School. I would just upload my VIPKid roster to Feedback Panda and I would start a new school there. And then this drop-down menu would have VIPKid and VIPKid right here. So that is generally what Feedback Panda looks like from the website. Personally, I don't operate out of feedbackpanda.com very often. I will show you how I normally access Feedback Panda and how I normally use it. One thing that I wanted to share with you guys is the calendar function, which I love about Feedback Panda. It shows you, Chinese holidays that might affect the children being in school. It shows your students' birthdays right here, and it does this for the entire year of 2019. So I can see that I have a birthday for Lucas, I have a birthday for Tony, and then I have a birthday for Bao Bei in the next couple of weeks. So this really helps you as a teacher to see, what's going on, when there might be a festival or something happening, and when student birthdays are, which I think is super, super handy as a teacher. So what I do though is if you look up here in the top right corner of my browser, I operate out of Google Chrome. You'll see this little panda icon up here, which is the Feedback Panda, logo. And this shows that I have downloaded the browser extension. Now, the browser extension is very, very important to use Feedback Panda properly, and I will show you why. So I'm going to jump over to the VIPKid teacher portal, and this is what the front page of the portal looks like. So if you notice, I'm going to go into my Classrooms tab, and you will see the Feedback Panda logo again. So what this does is it allows me to access the feedback for classes for the next day. Personally, I prep all of my feedback the night before. It helps my mornings go so smoothly and streamlined, and it allows me to get feedback done so fast, which I love. It's been a game changer for me and my mornings and my teaching schedule. Now, something to keep in mind is Feedback Panda is a browser extension, not a VIPKid app extension. So, as many of you know, VIPKid is transitioning to be a computer app only, and they are, turning away from using browsers as different technology issues arise. So, Feedback Panda is only able to be used and generated off of a browser, not in the app. So if you look, I am in Google Chrome currently, and you see the little Feedback Panda icons on the right. Now, if I open up the teacher app, which is this, and I go to the same spot, you will not see that Panda logo. And that is because Feedback Panda is not a part of the app. It is its own extension. It is its own entity. There is no way that I know of that you can get Feedback Panda on the app for it to work. So what I do is, and I've been doing this for the last 2 months, I love doing it this way. I have not had any issues doing it this way. I actually keep Google Chrome and the app open in the morning while I am teaching. So I teach off of the VIPKid app. I prefer to teach off of the app. I've never had any issues teaching off of the app, and I operate between one and the other. So I need to prep for my feedback tomorrow, and this is how I do it. So what you will do to prep for your feedback, the way I prefer to do it, is I will go to my Classroom tab, which I'm already in, and then I simply click the Feedback Panda icon, and a new window pops open. So what I do is I actually open up the tabs for all of my classes the next day. I have, I believe, 4 classes. Yes, 4 classes for tomorrow. So you'll see I have all of these tabs open. Now tomorrow when I am teaching, I do not exit out of this browser when I'm done for the day. I just close my computer, and in the morning I leave these tabs open and I go back and forth. So after I teach this student, I will go in, minimize the app in that 5-minute break, and I will go into the feedback that I have made for them, and I will just copy and paste it within Google Chrome. This is a little bit of a back and forth. I know that it's a little bit different than other teachers do, but it works for me, and I will continue to do it this way as long as technology allows. So as you can see, I have a new feedback open for this student. I have taught her 4 times. If you look, it says right here, I know that it's blurred out, but you can see it says her name, what her English name is next to it. It says taught 4 times. And underneath right here, this is an amazing reason why I love Feedback Panda is it tells me the rewards that I've already used. I use Google Slides for the majority of my rewards, and I love that Feedback Panda helps me to remember which rewards I've used for which students. Now, if you scroll down in this same window, you can see the feedback that I left for her in the last 4 classes that I have taught for this student. So I can go back through, I can see what I have written, how much I have written, my rating that I got from the parent. This is automatically generated. I'm not sure if the student actually gave me a 5-star rating or not, but I did give the student 5 stars, so I'm not going to go back in and change those at all. I love that it shows you the courses that you've taught this student. You can sort of see I taught her lesson 2 and then again lesson 4, and now I will be teaching her lesson 8. So I have sort of jumped around with her as a student, which is totally fine. But now you're probably wondering, how the heck do you do feedback? Where does the feedback, where does the gold, where does the money come in? And the money comes in right here. So I am going to go to template. I can click new, cloud, or select. If you click new, you will have to write a template for this lesson. Personally, I use Feedback Panda because I like to work smarter, not harder. And so I'm going to click cloud. And girlfriend, that will show every template that anyone has ever decided to share in the cloud, which is incredible because it saves so much time to writing your feedback. So this feedback right here has been imported 2,450 times. My method behind my madness when it comes to Feedback Panda is to pick one that has been used several times because it shows that other teachers like it, other teachers trust it, and they feel like it is a good feedback template to use. Or I use one that is sort of around the realm of length of feedback that I would personally write. I don't just take the template and run with it. I take the template and I edit it, and then I import it that way. It is still personalized and it is still a little tailored to the student. So let's just click through. You can see that it is a male template and female template. So it generates this for you. So if you are a teacher and you're writing your own feedback, you would just click generate male or generate female, and then it would automatically switch the pronouns for you to be appropriate for the student that you're teaching, which is super, super awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and use this one. It's not super long. It looks like there's space to sort of elaborate on. So I've selected from this list, I've selected this feedback by Karen. It's funny, I always tend to enjoy Karen EU's feedback. So Karen, if you're watching this, I love your feedback. It's always amazing. And then I'm going to click import template. Now, before you go any further, I did not know this before using Feedback Panda and before playing around with it. You want to edit your feedback in these 2 boxes. Pick one. I tend to go with the female, and then I click generate male template. But you want to edit this because if you import from here, Teacher Karen EU signature is going to generally automatically update into the feedback whenever this lesson comes up again. So take the time to edit this, take the time to add what you want and to change at least your teacher name so that way you're not signing your feedback as a different teacher. As much as I admire Karen EU and her work, I don't want to sign my feedback with her name. So I'm going to go through and just edit this quickly. Now you will see that there are brackets, this name, and over here, where's one? Name. So you leave that and you type name because when you click, import template and you generate the feedback for the student, their name, Feedback Panda, will automatically update their name into that name bracket. This is essentially coding that you are doing as a teacher, and every time that you use this lesson again, this feedback will come in and the student's name will automatically fill for that lesson, which is seriously so incredible and such a time saver. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to edit this and hop back on in just a second. Okay, so I've just added a few things. I honestly like to leave my feedback templates a little bit bare. That way after the lesson is over, I can go ahead and add more. But I have made changes to the female template. So now I'm going to go over here and click Generate Male Template. And you will see that this little bit has been added and my name down here has been added, and that all of the female pronouns, so she and her, have become he, him, which is great. So now that I have done that, I'm going to click Import this template, and boom, her name is going to automatically generate and be in there as Carrie, which is super, super helpful. And then that's it. I changed the date here as the date of my class. Remember, I'm prepping today for tomorrow's class, so I'm going to make sure that these dates match the correct date for Feedback Panda and for the lesson, and then I'm going to click Save. So to keep going, I would continue to do these with my other students that I have for tomorrow, but if you see, Martin is taking a lesson tomorrow, which I have already gotten feedback generated for. So this is feedback that I have used in the past, and since I have taught this lesson before, Feedback Panda saves the lesson feedback that I have used before for a previous lesson and automatically dumps it into his Feedback Panda for this lesson and generates his name for me, which is so awesome. It saves so much time. So looking across my 4 classes, out of 4, it looks like I'm only going to have to find or write 2. So for my 2 level 2 classes, I have already written feedback for them in the past, and I don't have to go back through and write feedback or find a template for them, which is so amazing. Oh my gosh, saves me so much time. I don't have to write any more feedback. For my last class of the day, I do have to write feedback or find a template for her. That's fine. I'm not going to get upset about that because out of 4 classes, I only have to do that for 2, which is incredible. So another thing to know is that when I do have a class that needs feedback done, it would generate here. And then literally all I do is I jump from the app. So let's just put ourselves in the moment. I have finished a class. I have finished this class with Carrie tomorrow morning. I minimize, I jump over to Google Chrome, I click missing feedback, and then I go over to my tab that I have open. You literally click copy feedback, and then if you click on the feedback button, which would be right here, then you just copy and paste the feedback into the feedback template for VIPKid. You fill out all the required information, and girl, you're done. I get my feedback done before classes. I fill them in between classes, and when that 9 o'clock hour hits, I am done. I don't have to do any feedback. If I do, it takes me less than 5 minutes, which is super, super helpful and is such a time saver. Another thing that I remember to do is I fill in the reward system. So if I was doing Google Slides, I would do Google Slides, feed the hamster, and then this will automatically save into the previous reward systems option. And then if she struggles with something specific, I would write it in the teacher notes. So I would say, Carrie did great today, but she struggled with pronunciation of the word silly and worried, yada, yada, yada. That way I can go back and see where my student struggled. And then after the feedback is done and I've used it, I click save and close, and then it goes into this little previous feedback and notes section, and I have it forever. It is such an amazing tool. I love Feedback Panda and I love using it for my classroom. If you are also interested in Feedback Panda, I will leave a link in the description below. You will actually save money if you use my referral code. I will also save a little bit of money. It gives you $5 off every single month. So instead of spending $15 a month on Feedback Panda, it's only $10 a month. Or if you love it so much you want to do the annual package, you would have it for a year for $110 versus $150, which is so amazing. I really, truly, honestly believe that this resource is worth the 10 bucks a month. I use it every single day, multiple times a day. It is such an amazing resource, and the people behind Feedback Panda are teachers just like we are, and it is the best. So I hope that this Feedback Panda tutorial was handy and informational and something that you will be able to share with your friends. So if you want to use Feedback Panda, remember to use that link, and I will see you guys soon. There you have it, how I use Feedback Panda. I hope you guys found this video to be insightful and educational and informative. If you are now interested in trying Feedback Panda and you are interested in trying it out, they do offer a free 30-day trial. You do not have to insert any credit card information, and you do not have to use it after the 30-day trial if you do not want to. I personally used the 30-day trial to sort of figure it out, test it out, see if I liked it, and see if I sort of kept up with it. And I have, subscribed to Feedback Panda. I pay for it every single month. If you end up signing up with my referral link, that gets you Feedback Panda for $10 a month versus $15 a month, or $110 for the whole year versus $150 for a whole year, which is super awesome. You are saving money, and it is a great way to sort of boost your resources as a VIPKid teacher. And because it is for your small business, it is a tax write-off. So you can write this off on your taxes next year if you continue to use it, whether it is the annual plan or the monthly plan. So go ahead and use my referral link down below to save yourself a little bit of money. And I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, let me know. Hop over to Instagram and shoot me a message if you liked it, or comment down below. I love hearing your guys' opinions on these videos. This one is a little bit different than normal. And I hope you guys liked it, and I hope it was informative. So make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me over on Instagram, and if you are interested in Feedback Panda, click that link down below to save yourself some money. Thank you guys so much for watching today, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!